A breath of spring. There's a certain quiet thrill that arrives with spring, that soft promise in the air when the world feels like it's shedding its heaviness. The days stretch longer, the breeze grows gentler, and suddenly, you crave clothes that match this gentle shift. Heavy coats are replaced by lighter layers that move with you instead of weighing you down. A spring capsule wardrobe is more than just practical, it's a statement of intention. It asks you to strip away clutter, to dress in pieces that breathe and flow, and to choose quality over quantity. Think of flowing fabrics that catch the light. Neutral tones that blend with the season's calm, silhouettes that float around your body rather than cling. Picture soft linen trousers paired with a silk blouse that drapes like a whisper, a trench coat that flutters open as you walk through sunlit streets. These aren't just clothes, they're an extension of your mood, your pace, your ease. When you build a capsule for spring, you give yourself permission to slow down, to get dressed quickly but beautifully, to wear fewer things but love each piece more deeply. It's not about rigid minimalism, it's about clarity. And that clarity, worn every day, feels like a breath of fresh spring air in motion. The meaning of timeless in a fashion world, spinning faster than ever. The word timeless can feel slippery. But when it comes to spring dressing, timeless doesn't mean boring or trend-diverse, it means choosing pieces that hold their poise through changing seasons and decades. A classic trench coat looked chic in the 1950s. It looks chic now, and it will still look chic 20 years from today. Timeless spring style is built on clean lines, quality fabrics, and a muted palette that always feels fresh without shouting. It resists gimmicks and leans on refinement. A linen shirt in ivory, a navy midi dress with a gentle cinch at the waist, a buttery ballet flat, these are the anchors. The secret is restraint. True timelessness supports your presence, never distracting from it. Color, a whisper, not a shout. Color is the emotional language of any wardrobe, and in spring, it should whisper instead of shout. A timeless capsule doesn't crave loudness, it leans into quiet tones that calm the eye and soothe the mind. Ivory, soft sand, dove gray, muted taupe. These gentle neutrals form a base that makes every piece feel intentional, even when it's simple. They give your clothes an understated polish that feels expensive without trying too hard. From there, introduce soft accents like powder blue, blush pink, pistachio green, or muted lavender, shades that echo new blooms without tipping into cliché pastels. Even florals have their place, but keep them delicate and painterly, more watercolor than wallpaper. The secret is restraint. When your color palette is intentional, getting dressed feels like painting with a matched brush, every shade supports the next. Your outfits blend seamlessly, no clashing, no last-minute swaps that steal your time. A consistent palette transforms your closet from a crowded rack to a calm, breathable space where each hue feels like a clear breath of spring air. You're not fighting with your clothes. They're working quietly for you. In this soft palette, you find not just style but clarity, a daily reminder that elegance never has to shout to be felt. The signature trench. Nothing captures spring sophistication like a well-cut trench coat. It's outerwear's version of a red lip, timeless, commanding, and endlessly adaptable. Whether you're heading out for morning errands or a late-night dinner, a trench elevates everything beneath it. Choose a classic neutral camel, stone, pale grand focus on a clean shoulder line, a beltable waist, and a drape that moves as you do. Its genius is its versatility, layered over a silk midi dress, thrown on with jeans and a tee, or belted tight with trousers and loafers. A trench doesn't date, it frames the body without swallowing it. It belongs to no single trend but whispers elegance, season after season. It's more than a coat, it's your quiet signature. The hero trousers. No elegant spring wardrobe is complete without that perfect pair of trousers. The unsung hero that quietly elevates everything else. They offer instant polish without the need for complicated styling, structure without the harsh stiffness that makes you fidget. For spring, fabric is everything. Choose light wool that breathes, soft cotton twill that holds shape, or a linen blend that feels fresh but still tailored. The silhouette should follow your lines, not fight them. High-waisted wide legs are forever flattering, lengthening the legs and creating that graceful sway when paired with a silk blouse or soft knit. Cropped tapered cuts highlight the ankle and frame a beautiful shoe. Think slingbacks or polished loafers. Details matter too. Minimal pleats, a clean flat front, simple belt loops. Good trousers shouldn't cling. They should skim and glide, moving with you from a morning meeting to an afternoon coffee without losing shape. Dress them up with a blazer and fine jewelry or pair them down with a tucked tee and cardigan. Either way, They speak quiet intention. They're the piece you reach for when you want to feel put together but never overdressed. A foundation you can trust season after season. In a spring capsule, they're not just a staple, they're your calm anchor in a world of fleeting trends. The airy blouse, few pieces lift a look like a blouse that feels like air. Spring calls for soft, unstructured top silk, voile chiffon, lightweight satin that drape instead of cling. Leave stiff tailoring behind. Look for gathered necklines, flutter sleeves, or subtle pin tucks that bring gentle romance. Ivory is always safe, but pale pastels, tiny prints, or a refined stripe bring quiet variety. Balance a sheer blouse with sturdy trousers, or tuck it into a midi skirt for instant grace. These are the pieces that slip on easily for lunches or casual meetings yet never overpower you. They soften sharper silhouettes and add femininity to minimalist looks. They never scream, they whisper, leaving room for your presence to do the talking. The effortless midi dressy. Good midi dress is the spring wardrobe's secret weapon, the piece that makes looking polished feel utterly effortless. It's the one and done answer on mornings when you want to feel elegant but have no time to think. No complicated layering, no endless matching, just slip it on, add a shoe, and step out the door with instant grace. Aim for a length that hits mid-calf. It's universally flattering, elongates the leg, and pairs beautifully with everything, from slingbacks to low boots or simple loafers. Fabric is key. Cotton poplin keeps the shape crisp and fresh. Fluid silk brings a touch of understated luxury, and lightweight jersey gives relaxed softness without ever feeling sloppy. Wrap silhouettes and gentle lines skim the body rather than cling, moving as you do, catching the breeze just enough to feel alive. Stick to timeless colors or prints, muted florals, subtle dots, soft stripes, anything that feels classic. Never busy. The beauty of a good midi is its quiet adaptability. Dress it down with a denim jacket and flats for the farmer's market, or style it with a lightweight blazer and delicate jewelry for an impromptu dinner. The right midi dress never shouts for attention, it simply earns it, every time you walk into a room, with the kind of grace that never feels forced. Cashmere. Spring's secret layer. Spring may promise warmth, but its mornings and evenings still hold a chill. Enter lightweight cashmere, the season's secret weapon. A fine crewneck, a soft cardigan, or a drapey wrap adds warmth without bulk and layers seamlessly. Choose calm neutrals. Beige, ivory, soft gray. So these pieces blend with everything. A cashmere sweater over a silk slip dress. Draped over your shoulders with tailored trousers. Suddenly, an outfit looks intentional. Unlike chunky winter knits, fine spring cashmere brings just enough texture and softness to lift lighter outfits. It doesn't chase trends, it enhances your wardrobe's quiet elegance. When worn, it doesn't beg to be noticed, it simply makes people think you look completely composed. Skirts with movement. A great skirt is the heartbeat of a spring capsule, a piece that brings movement, ease, and that subtle feminine sway that a trouser just can't match. While dresses make life simple, skirts give you the freedom to create endless pairings. Focus on silhouettes that flatter and flow without feeling fussy. The Align is forever timeless. Think linen or crisp cotton that holds its gentle flair, skimming the hips and adding soft volume without bulk. It pairs beautifully with a tucked-in blouse or a slim knit layered lightly for those early spring mornings. A wrap skirt is all about effortless charm, the way it ties at the waist, allowing you to adjust it to your comfort, catching the breeze in just the right way on warm afternoons. Then there's the knife-pleated midi, refined yet playful, swishing with every step, nodding to vintage charm but styled so easily with modern flats or a neat cardigan. Fabrics matter. Choose natural weaves that move as you do but never cling. Let colors stay in your capsule palette, soft neutrals, or muted tones that mix with every blouse, every blazer. A timeless skirt doesn't shout for attention, it moves with you quietly, adding life to your stride, making you feel like you're walking through spring, not just wearing it. The spring blazer. A blazer in spring isn't the same as your winter staple. It's lighter, softer, but still structured, enough to pull any look together. Pick one in ivory, pale beige, soft gray, or navy for endless pairings. Look for clean tailoring, a slight waist nip and a hem that hits around the hip. The right blazer transforms a silk blouse and trousers into work-ready polish or makes jeans and a cotton shirt feel instantly intentional. Wear it over a dress with slingbacks for brunch or slip it over your shoulders on a breezy evening. Linen, blends, cotton twill, or silk suiting are perfect choices, structured enough to hold shape but breathable enough to layer lightly. It's the piece that says effort without effort. Jewelry. soft accents when spring arrives, heavy jewelry feels out of place. In a timeless capsule, jewelry isn't there to shout, it's there to refine. Delicate gold chains, slim hoops, a simple bracelet, or freshwater pearls add polish without overwhelm. A fine chain catches the light against a silk blouse. Pearl studs lift a trench and trouser look with soft grace. One heirloom piece vintage ring, a tiny locket can be your signature touch. Layer pieces thoughtfully so they feel like an extension of you, not an afterthought. Spring jewelry should evoke light, subtle shine, gentle movement, a whisper of reflection. When done right, it leaves people with an impression of elegance, not excess. Fabrics that breathe in spring. Fabric choice is everything. It sets the tone, the drape, the mood. Linen is spring's queen, wrinkled just right, never sloppy. It's perfect for trousers, shirts, blazers. Cotton poplin adds soft structure, ideal for crisp shirt dresses or fresh blouses. Silk elevates even the simplest look, whether in a flowing blouse or a scarf, draped effortlessly. Good fabric makes simple outfits feel considered. Lightweight wools and fine knits add versatility for layering on cooler days. Textures matter: soft, breathable, natural. When your wardrobe is built from beautiful materials, each piece looks and feels more expensive than it might be, and you, in turn, look like you've mastered spring dressing with calm grace. The right shoes for spring. Shoes quietly anchor every outfit, shaping how you stand and move. In spring, your footwear should be as graceful as the breeze, yet sturdy, enough to carry you through any moment. Focus on 3 timeless styles: the leather loafer, the block or kitten heel, and the slingback. A classic loafer, polished but slightly relaxed, balances feminine pieces like silk skirts or soft trousers. A block heel or kitten heel in nude or blush adds lift without sacrificing comfort, perfect for city strolls or garden parties. The open at the heel and chic at the toe, feels undeniably spring. Think buttery suede or polished leather in cream taupe or powder blue. Each pair complements multiple looks, making your steps feel intentional and elegant. Accessories that whisper in a spring capsule are where personality shows softly, never shouting. A silk scarf, painterly or striped, can tie around your neck, slip through a handbag handle, or sweep up your hair. A slim leather belt defines your waist, tames a flowing dress, or cinches a light blazer. Choose refined buckles and skip the oversized logos. Lightweight shawls, sheer wraps, or fine cardigans double as both layer and accent. Jewelry stays delicate. Tiny hoops, dainty chains, maybe a vintage watch that tells a story. Every piece should feel beloved, repeatable, and versatile enough to dance from day to night. The beauty of spring accessories is how they add depth without stealing the show, they simply belong. The role of jeans in a timeless capsule might surprise you, but chosen well, they're quiet essentials. Swap winter's heavy dark. Denim for soft washes in ecru chalk white or gentle blue. Color lifts the whole look, pairing effortlessly with spring's lighter palette. Fit is everything. High-rise or mid-rise for clean lines, straight or gently wide legs for classic shape. No rips, no flashy embellishments, simplicity is key. Pair your jeans with a silk blouse, layer on a cotton blazer, slip into loafers, or kitten heels. Suddenly, denim feels refined, not rushed. If you can, invest in premium denim, or have them tailored. The best pair will feel like they were made for you, quiet confidence, disguised as casual ease. Your signature bag in a spring capsule. One perfect bag does more than hold your things, it frames every look. Instead of dozens of options, choose one structured, medium-sized piece in soft leather, canvas, or polished straw. Neutral shades: buttery beige, blush, dove, gray, navy, keep it timeless. Look for a shape with top handles and a crossbody strap for day-to-night flexibility. Minimal hardware, no shouting logos, maybe a touch of brass or gold for warmth. This bag grounds airy blouses, complements silk dresses, balances denim and loafers. It should feel in sync with you. Practical, refined, discreetly stylish. Over time, it becomes your quiet trademark, something people recognize as distinctly yours. The power of outfit formulas. Timeless style doesn't mean endless newness, it means knowing what works. Think of outfit formulas as elegant uniforms. For spring, 3 always deliver: the midi dress, trench, and slingback. High-waisted trousers, silk blouse, loafers, jeans, cotton shirt, soft blazer. These aren't rules, they're trusted starting points. Each can morph. The blouse might be linen one day, silk the next. Loafers one day, block heels the next. These combinations mean less stress, more clarity. They honor your proportions, your life, your style. They keep you polished without overthinking, and when you get these right, you dress with an ease that looks intentional, that rare balance of effortlessness and grace. The edit. Clarity over cluttery spring capsule is only as strong as what you let go. Spring's gentle renewal is your cue to edit. Pull everything out, ask, would I reach for this without hesitation? If the answer's a maybe, it's a no. Let go of the pieces that tug at you but don't serve you. Outgo the ill-fitting trousers, the tops you tug at all day, the dresses that belong to an old you. What remains should feel calm, intentional. Give it room, fold knits neatly, hang blouses with space to breathe, store heavy layers away. The result isn't a sparse closet, it's a refined one. The edit is the true luxury space for what matters. Presence. The final touch. Elegance is never just about the clothes, it's about the energy they carry when they meet the way you hold yourself. You could be draped in the finest trench coat, your silk blouse falling perfectly, but if you're tugging at seams, slumping your shoulders, or hiding behind your hair, the spell breaks. True elegance lives in posture, shoulders rolled back, chin lifted, eyes soft but steady. It's in the quiet confidence of knowing your clothes support you, not overshadow you. When fit is right, fabric flows where it should, and nothing distracts you from simply moving through your day with calm grace. The finishing touches matter, too. Shoes wiped clean, nails neat and understated, hair brushed or softly pinned back, a signature scent that trails behind you like a memory rather than an announcement. This is what a capsule wardrobe really promises, not just fewer clothes, but a lighter mind. You dress quickly, effortlessly, and step out the door with presence that feels as composed as your closet. Your style stops trying to impress, it simply expresses, and that quiet ease you carry, that's the final note of real elegance, the kind that lingers long after you've left the room. The promise of timelessness, say spring capsule, isn't just about having fewer clothes. It's about finding your way back to yourself through every piece you choose to keep. It reminds you that true style isn't built on chasing whatever's new, but on standing firm in what feels enduringly right. When your closet holds only pieces you trust, the flowing blouse that always drapes just so, the silk dress that slips on like second skin, the trench that makes you feel composed the moment you tie the belt, getting dressed becomes an act of quiet certainty. It's a morning ritual that grounds you in clarity instead of clutter. Spring is nature's way of renewing what matters, and your wardrobe can echo that same promise. Fresh air, longer days, a simpler rack of clothes that fit your life, your pace, your shape, not someone else's idea of it. Timelessness isn't rigid or old-fashioned. It's flexible, alive, and ready to grow with you. It frees you from noise so your true presence can speak. With a capsule that honors quality over quantity, you're not just dressing your body, you're dressing your sense of calm. And that is elegance that lasts far beyond any season, because its starting point is always you.